Hello and welcome back to more Sherlock Holmes. I should have checked what the name of this game was called. Sherlock Holmes Awakening. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna go to the bookshop. Not there. We're gonna go to the bookshop and talk to our friend about this book.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a real pleasure to see you. I say, where have you been? You've stayed away for some months now.
Indeed, we took a very long journey and barely made it back. However, we have more important matters to discuss. Didn't you say you have some knowledge of ancient people, their language, writings, and customs?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. Why do you ask?
Is it really gonna make me? You're so sure! Or are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? You don't look to be sitting down, but are you really even sure than Watson?
You are just the man we need. I ran across this esoteric text during our travels and wondered if... Is there something wrong, Barnes?
Mr. Holmes, wherever did you find this? This book, it is worthy of a museum.
If you could be so good as to translate some of these fragments for me, I would be in your debt. I am particularly interested in these pages here. They are in the poorest condition and therefore appear to be the most used.
With pleasure. I will get to work straight away and keep you informed of my progress.
Thanks, buddy.
My word, this book contains powerful language, like some dark magic. Dreadfully impressive. I will send word as soon as I am done.
So what are we doing?
Holmes, whatever shall we do while waiting for dear Barnes to finish his translation?
I don't know. Tea? Tea? I would think tea. Unless it'd take a couple days, then lots and lots of tea. Are we just gonna go back home? Hi, how are you?
Strand! Get the Strand! 3 ships still missing at sea! All aboard feared lost! Get the Strand! Latest word on the missing ships!
Give me the latest edition. There's a good lad.
Thank you, mister.
Oh, fuck me. Alright. The colossal tempest many are already calling the storm of the century has taken hold of the Scottish and Irish coastlands. It has been raging for these last 2 weeks and officials are alarmed by signs that the storm is intensifying. Witnesses report that the winds are crashing and waves higher than 40 feet have been spotted. The storm is taking a terrible toll in shipping and lives of seamen. 34 ships have been reported lost, and even as this article goes to process, several hundred lives hang in the balance as seamen struggle against the raging elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is presently forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Until the storm lifts, those lost at sea have only fortune and faith which may carry them home. Their one ray of hope is that the majority of the lighthouses remain in operation. The roads leading to them are largely underwater, and their occupants, the guardians of the coast and the sailors' last friends, are maintaining their posts bravely, though they remain cut off from the world. Her Majesty the Queen held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along the coast, and it was learned that similar phenomena are occurring around the world. An extraordinary quality of the tempest that is savaging our waters is that it appears to affect the weather around the world, creating similar storms elsewhere. Reports from continental Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Oceania all speak of the rapidly... What is this? That's so cute. Deteriorating sea conditions. Some scholars speculate that the force and direction of the currents around our coastland is amplifying the effect of these waves in ambient seas. However, according to these same scholars, a worldwide effect of this magnitude would be the first of its kind. French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. In an unbridled chase of the mysterious burglar, A.L., whose exploits have followed with great regularity, the police have struck a significant obstacle. This being the victim's unbridled admiration for the canny thief. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems. Their value is estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authority. Did it used to be francs? The regional in France? Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know. The regional authorities had placed her estate under close watch, as they rightfully regarded it as a prime target for this notorious thief. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly, with an entire brigade standing by as reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into a panic, and rushed the Harrises' private rooms. She met them in her nightdress and perkily announced that the theft of her jewelry had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room, through which he escaped and skillfully avoided the police. The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them and by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for this lady to persuade the assurance company to pay her the value of the stolen gems. Oh, that's cute.
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart for the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes. I have no desire to divert his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
Where else would we find such a chart? Sea chart. Docks. Where at the docks? Where at the docks? Pub. Where was the pub? Is there no... that noise is annoying me.
It's elementary. It is a sea chart we seek. We must go to the harbour.
Oh, this is the pub. Hello.
Good day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Thank you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They're all kept at the harbour master's office, but I'm afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed, such a sad tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on, a chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
That's so convenient. Thank you, sir. Oh, hello.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
Oh. Scotland, West Coast, from surveys by Captain Robinson Otter and E.J. Bedford. 1846 to 65, the north coast of Ireland. West coast of Scotland. Okay. Ah! Oh. Can I zoom out? I cannot zoom out.
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery can resist an agile mind.
Right. But we have... Okay, so hold on. I need to write this down because God knows I will not be able to remember this. I'm using my Mika pen because every time I use it, I'm going to need to mention it. 5, 6, 4, 3, 6, 0, 6, 1, 3, 4.
Watson,
Jesus Christ.
That's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude. They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardenimir Camp. Let's bring back the key to the tavern keeper and see if he knows this place.
Oh my god, I was just clicking indiscriminately and oh, that scared me. That totally scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, Sherlock, what? I'm sorry, I was not listening to what you just said. I was too spooked. My heart was in my throat. Ugh. Hello.
Did you find everything to your liking?
Indeed, you are as good as your word. I found the charts just as you said. Does the name Ardenimir Camp mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. It's a lighthouse along that very coastline. Legend has it, the place was built over a pirate's hideaway. In fact, now that I think on it, that spot is right in the middle of the tempest that is taking down all those ships. Rather odd-looking building. They say the chap who built it, Stevenson I believe his name was, that he fancied up the entrance with foreign symbols, Egyptian obelisks and even a dog with wings. Strange fixings for a lighthouse, isn't it?
That is weird. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go, or are we gonna go back to the bookshop first? We are gonna go back to the bookshop first. You done? Oh! Did I accidentally click the wrong thing? Oh, that's our home. That's our home. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Want to go to the bookshop. Here, yeah. I thought I clicked that. I'm going crazy.
Mr. Holmes, I was able to translate the pages that you wanted. Come, I will show you. This book is quite ancient. It tells of a terrifying sect devoted to strange entities. The descriptions are vague, but we can presume the origin of this myth arises from the destructive Leviathan represented in the Bible, a creature said to sleep and dream in a strange city under the sea.
A nightmare sleeping within the sea.
To be exact, the pages you asked me to translate are in fact a prayer or invocation to this entity and the description of the ceremony associated with it. To be frank, what is described in this book would make one laugh, were it not for its reliance on such horribly obscene, morbid, and bloodthirsty language.
And this ceremony, what can you tell me about it?
Promise me you will not laugh. The book says that hundreds or thousands of years ago, during a particular alignment of the stars, a priest performed these rites, invoking the name of a destructive Leviathan. The priest intoned his name and called for his return to this earth so his followers could give him his due. The priest then asked a representative of each nation on the earth to recite the invocation and sacrifice themselves to the sea from atop a colossal natural rock tower surrounded by water. All this is quite absurd, isn't it?
Pray continue, Barnes.
As you like. It goes on to say that the ceremony must be held under the image of the messenger of the outside gods. Nothing more exact is said on these entities. However, from their description, their messenger would have a form rather close to the Egyptian Sphinx. except that his face is without feature and jet black in colour. So an idol in its likeness must be present during the ceremony. But can you imagine that? Some so-called priest and an international crowd atop a tower singing in unison before some faceless winged stone lion?
I can imagine it very well, Barnes. You say that these people are to throw themselves into the sea so that their god will have his due. But what is it about? What does this god seek?
That's the most preposterous part of this tale, and proves it to be pure myth and fancy. Even for the sake of argument, this ceremony could never have happened. In such ancient times, it would have been quite impossible to gather representatives from every nation on Earth and in one place.
I understand, Barnes. Humour me a bit more, and please answer my last question. What would this Leviathan want from us?
Indeed, we would owe this creature our world. According to this, complete the ceremony and the collective sacrifice, invoke the demon, and he will arise and swallow the earth. Yes, Holmes, they sought nothing less than the end of the world. What nonsense!
Thank you, Barnes. I must leave now. Goodbye. The newspaper dating before our departure. Watson, find it. There was some article about the current alignment of the stars. This may tell us precisely how much time we have left.
But Holmes, surely you can't believe...
No.
The newspaper, Watson. Find that newspaper.
Well, even if we don't believe it, we don't want a bunch of people to commit suicide.
Look, Watson! The light is barely lit! This explains the shipwrecks and recent disappearances.
Holmes, if we do not find a place to land, and soon, I fear they will add our names to those poor souls lost in these seas.
Ah!
Oh my God! Holmes! Look! The sea! It just swallowed him!
Lambs for the slaughter! Watson, we must stop this!
Agreed. Oh, do I have control? I do. I do have control. Hold on, I'm saving. Wow. We kind of jump cut to a very tragic scene. Yeah, let's not allow this. There's the faceless sphinx. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cultist ritualistic suicide. I'm not a big fan of cultist ritualistic suicide.
It is sealed tight from the inside.
Or anything of that matter. Alright, so how are we gonna get in? If we can't get in... Excuse me, don't be rude. If we can't get in through the front door... Alright.
They took particular pains to give this statue a featureless black face.
Are you gonna be yelling this entire time? Alright, let's pry it open.
This door is designed to resist even the most furious of assaults. A millennium will pass before I find entry with this toothpick. Watson, we can't enter by the big door. Perhaps these pirate legends can help us.
Pirate legends, pirate legends. What does that mean, pirate legends? We read about pirates, didn't we?
This way is too dangerous.
Thank you for speaking in an indoor voice despite being outside. There has to be something else. Rope.
This rope is hardly reliable, but it's the best that we have.
I swear to God, stop yelling. Okay, nothing else much. Nothing else much. God damn it. Another rope. Okay, apparently this rope is a no-no. Okay, I don't think I could go any farther this way. What the fuck is this? Are those...
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
Geezers. Sorry, I'm gonna have a hard time getting past that. Geezers. I didn't know that's how that was pronounced. I've always pronounced it geysers. What did he say before they slit his throat? This is one hell of a map. MacGyver said before they slit his throat. MacGyver. Shit, I have a lot of... I have kind of so much stuff to look at. Maybe MacGyver's in here. What did MacGyver say before they slit his throat? Those don't even look like geysers to me. They look like holes. What?
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
I'm sorry, is that a ram? What he said before they
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
It's some sort of puzzle. It's some sort of puzzle, but what the fuck did MacGyver say? From the middle of the 3 throwing mouse 30 steps towards the rams, he refused to say more. 30 steps towards the rams from the middle of the...
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
Okay, so face the ram. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, come on!
This must be the place. You know my methods, Watson. Let's examine the soil closely. I begin to think those pirate tales are more than mere superstitions.
You may well be right, Holmes. And about the ghost?
Who knows, Watson? Who knows?
Holmes!
Come on, Watson. We are men of science, aren't we? A real danger waits for us in this lighthouse, if we reach it. To reassure you, I will take the lead and go down first. Let's see. It seems to me it is rather an abrupt descent. How should we go about this?
We have a... I don't like that shadow effect that we got going on, but we got rope.
I must take care not to fall inside.
And a stick.
I must take care not to fall inside. I must take care not to fall inside. I must take care not to fall inside.
I agree, and I agree. Is there something else that I need?
I need something.
Okay.
Holmes! Holmes! Can you hear me? Holmes! Are you all right?
Don't worry, Watson. I appear to still be in one piece. This rope is finished.
But fortune is on our side, as the lantern is undamaged. This ground is unstable. I dare not take a step without the light.
Holmes! I will try to join you!
No.
No, Watson, stay where you are. This rope is useless. We are quite separated, my friend. I will try to find the way to the lighthouse alone. Although, to be honest, I would feel much better with a weapon at my side. No, keep your pistol. It could discharge if dropped. Here now, I have an idea. Toss me that iron bar instead.
Watch out!
Watson, what rotten luck. It is stuck.
Holmes! I can't understand what you are saying!
I can barely make him out. Bad luck. The hole must be blocked with debris. From now on, I have only my wits to serve me.
Thank you for speaking directly at me. Alright, so I got a lantern. A hole. I don't even know. I cannot interact with those, even though it seems like I could. This hole is really freaking me out, man. What is that?
I need something.
Oh, hello.
The only foe I could hope to beat with that is a serving of pudding, and even then only if it were lightly prepared.
Hi, friend. Are you a pirate? Okay. Oh, it broke. But it worked. Okay. Okay. Kind of scared, honestly.
Poor devil. Alcohol has killed him.
I don't think alcohol did that.
Now it can't be used for anything.
I imagine it can't.
Now it can't be used for anything. Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Am I walking through these?
Sails, sails, and more sails. They might serve as rags. We shall see.
Now what do I need rags for? What do I need rags for?
These beams undoubtedly came from some structure overhead. Maybe something interesting is there, but I can't make it out. Yes, there is something here.
What is it?
Yes, there is something here.
Yes, but what is it?
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
That's really loud rain, my friend. Really loud rain. Maybe we're meant to... What's over here? Oh. Oh. Okay. You guys, I'm gonna save, and we're gonna finish this up next time. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.